3-year-old cried about today. The dog
Melrose!
refused to eat the handful of sand.
Melrose! Melrose! Toddlers having meltdowns for the stupidest reasons. Let's go.
It was given. He couldn't keep the sleeves on but take the jacket off. My hands did not make a sound like a bridge when he rolled his toy car across them. I have a 9-month-old and I've always thought how lucky I am that he seems pretty chill so long as there's something decent on TV for him to watch, but I've now realised that when he becomes a toddler that could all well change. My 2-year-old son had my wife crumble up a receipt in the car tonight and for the next hour lost his mind that we had a cookie we were holding out on him. No amount of explaining could fix the situation. My 3-year-old son had a full tantrum because someone in the TV had the same style hat as him and I wouldn't tell him to take it off. She didn't want me wearing gloves outside in the freezing cold.
No.
Not her, me. She didn't want me to wear gloves on my own hand. He loved being tickled, so I was tickling him one day. He let out a huge fart and suddenly started crying and screaming. I ask him why he's screaming and he replies with, "Oh, I was saving that for later." Because he wasn't in any of the family pictures before she was born. The garbage man stole our trash.
No, the garbage man!
In the driveway and couldn't find it.
Oh,
my little brother had a full-on breakdown because he wanted to swing. We had a swing, it was in front of him, but he wanted for it to swing only in one direction, as in only to be on one side of the swing when swinging. You're not going backwards. I had to explain to him, it's impossible. We can't do that. Look at him out there, swinging fro and fro. My 4-year-old nephew recently tripped and fell while running around the back garden. He then threw a huge screaming tantrum because he thought my dog was laughing at him. Daddy, open my pouch. Okay. No, I wanted to open it. Oh, I don't cry. Look. No, you didn't open it. You asked to open it. No, I wanted you to hand it to me. Okay, here you go. Don't hand it to me. Do you want me to hand it to you or not? No. I'll place it down right here on the counter then. Not like that. 15 minutes pass with her lying face down crying on the floor before she starts to calm down. Can I have my pouch now? At the age of 3, my daughter invented a board game, played it alone and had a meltdown because she didn't win. Because she wanted to go to school at 8 p.m. At age 3, never having gone to a school ever. The alphabet letters weren't in alphabetical order when she dumped them on the ground. I wouldn't let her crawl into a floor vent. She wanted to listen to Puff the Magic Dragon, so I asked Alexa to play Puff the Magic Dragon. And then as soon as Alexa started playing Puff the Magic Dragon, my daughter immediately started crying and fell onto the floor. I wouldn't let her share her drink with Shirley. Oh, right, who's Shirley? Shirley is our Roomba. Balloon flying away equals... My son saw that scene from SpongeBob where Patrick was upset because he couldn't see his own forehead.
Can't see my own forehead.
My son realised he couldn't see his own forehead and then had a meltdown. Similar. Mine threw a fit because he couldn't see his own ears. Her
I can't see my ears.
Have a mouth. My little cousin heard that he has blood in his veins under his skin, and then he immediately wanted to see his blood and spent 10 minutes crying. Where is my blood?
Where is my blood, Mommy?
She screamed and cried herself nearly sick because my husband helped her go to the bathroom and flush the toilet before she could look at her poop. Screaming in anger. No, don't close my eyes! Every time he blinked. I wouldn't let her stab me with a fork.
No!
She may have been checking if you were cake. I said, please, don't throw Elmo at me. As she was preparing to chuck Elmo at my face, she connected. I said, oh! She fell to the floor crying.
No one's home.
My son wanted me to wrap him like a burrito for bed, so I did. Then he was upset that I wrapped him like a bean burrito. I want to be a
chicken and rice burrito.
Her slice of cheese was broken. The sun was on his toy, crying because her sister stole her air. As someone with a sister, I get it. I wouldn't let him play. In the oven. I saw a little boy throw a fit over not getting an I Heart Ricky Martin sticker once. I put on Kung Fu Panda 2 instead of Kung Fu Panda 3.
Damn it!
My daughter was around 2 at the time and had a full-on meltdown because I wouldn't cook her ribs for breakfast at 7 a.m.
The world is a nightmare.
Because I didn't give him the middle names Forrest and Nigel. I have no idea why those names were so desirable. 4-year-old, I wouldn't let him lick the lollipop the guy working on the tarmac on our street was spinning to tell cars when to go and when to stop. A 3-year-old?
Please.
No, I'm sorry, you're not doing it.
I want to.
No, you're not allowed. No, you can't call your grandfather a vagina.
I want to
Two
call my
mashed potato
grandfather
for
a
dinner.
vagina.
1 mashed potato for dinner. 3 mashed potato at Dad. Cried because Dad had mashed potato on his face. Ate Dad's mashed potato. Cried because Dad had no mashed potato left. Pooped in the bath. Fuck it hell, you okay?
Freak it
honey?
out.
You need a drink. At about age 2, he was trying to get out of his bed, put his hand on the wall, then put his other hand over it and tried to remove his first hand. The weight/push force of his second hand kept his first hand pinned to the wall and he started screaming in terror, pushing back with all his might on top of his first hand. Man, kids are like JavaScript. Got a nosebleed, blamed it on a fart his brother had done about an hour earlier.
Wild.
Totally convinced the two weren't related, and threw a new lunch bag into a river, then cracked when it sank. It's like
Wild.
living with a tiny drunk. The cat looked at her. Our house isn't pink. Her sister ate 2
Two
cupcakes.
cupcakes.
She also ate 2 cupcakes. His pants were too gentle. His cookie was sleeping. He said good morning to the cat, and the cat didn't say good morning back to him. The toilet was yelling at him. He'd flushed it. It was his birthday, and he was excited to go see A Day Out with Thomas the Tank Engine, and then we left the house to go see A Day Out with Thomas the Tank Engine. Bruh. Everyone reading this thread should read this Instagram where parents submit photos of such meltdowns. He wants me to close his can, and I can't. He wants the dog to eat in the opposite corner. He couldn't close his toy box because his foot was in it. The
Wild.
postman didn't have any mail for us today. I told
Aw.
him not to throw my glasses into the toilet. I wouldn't
do
let
that.
them pull my hair. I wouldn't let them eat my psychiatrist's business card.
He can't drink the Easter
Easter
egg
egg
dye.
dye.
She wanted
What?
to chew on this 4-inch long screw. The toast is not square. The cashier looked at her. Leaves. His brother pushed him. The fact that his head is tightly wedged in a lampshade is actually of no concern. I wouldn't
Wild.
read the US Constitution as a bedtime story.
What?
He's unable to hold 3 remote controls at once. I said that her sweater looked so soft and comfy. His socks didn't line up exactly.
Oh, I
He
can't
thinks
believe
the
it.
Duck Dynasty cardboard guy is some kind of a monster and calls him Flat Dude. I planted a flower in the pot he gave me. He saw the little boy across the street wearing a pair of pajamas he outgrew. I
Damn.
won't share my prenatal iron supplement. I asked her if she wanted a grape. The burrito he is eating isn't big anymore. We sang
that's
the
because-
happy birthday song to her. To be fair, I hate people singing that at me too. They meant Iggy Pop. I wouldn't let him drink from an open bottle of Stella Artois he found in a puddle. Took my
Wild.
son to the park, he goes on the climbing frame and down the slide, then throws the mother of all hissy fits kicking at the slide. I kneel down and ask why.
I hate it. It's too fun.
Just the
It's
other day,
too
my
fun, I
2-year-old
don't
had a
like it.
meltdown because her sandals were too sandally. His father smiled too widely at him, upside down face emoji. A picture that he drew was too cute.
Wild. The
Once I
balloon.
was 5 or 6 years old, I got given some boxer briefs as a present, and it made me cry because
I didn't want to be a boxer.
I was eating a churro with my 3-year-old niece, and I broke mine in half to make eating it easier. So naturally, she started crying that I had 2 and she only had 1. My little sister threw a tantrum on a road trip because my other sister was looking out her window. My 2-year-old absolutely lost it in the
so
car
that's
because
his
her
fault.
sister was looking at her moon. My son was distraught because the butter on his hot pancakes disappeared.
No.
amount of explaining that butter melts would console him. I had to re-butter the pancakes twice. She cried because she wanted bubbles in her bath. I put bubbles in her bath, and then she cried because there were bubbles in her bath.
Hold on. This whole operation
Wait.
was your idea.
He
Wait.
threw a fit because he couldn't take his bath with him when he got out of the tub. My daughter once cried because I wouldn't let her count to infinity. When I told her it couldn't be done, she thought I was speaking as if I just personally don't allow it, and she cried at the injustice of my decision.
can't count
I was
to
babysitting
infinity.
my youngest siblings. My sisters, about 3 and 8 years old, started throwing an enormous crying and screaming fit because my brother, 6, was eating all of the imaginary fish.
Not
I
the
asked my brother if
imaginary
that was
fish.
true, and he replied, well, yeah, but they can just imagine more. I wasn't sure where to go from there. I wouldn't let him live in the fridge.
Damn
I wouldn't
it.
let him give the carpet a haircut.
You should
I
have
wouldn't let
done.
her wear her piss-filled diaper around her neck like a scarf.
You should have
over her
done.
Sad face. She wanted to wear socks on her hands. Then
Let
wear
her.
socks on her hands. My 3-year-old threw a fit because she didn't want to eat the popsicle in the freezer that I didn't offer her. Yes, you read that correctly. My son was eating a chip at the same time he was having a complete meltdown about not eating more chips. One of my friend's kids had a full-on meltdown because she hadn't eaten her ice cream yet.
Okay.
Not that she couldn't eat it. She could. It was right in front of her. It was her dessert. But the fact that she had to go through the process of eating the ice cream in order to get the end point of having eaten the ice cream.
I want to eat this ice cream,
Seemed
but it's
intolerable
right there.
to
But I
her.
don't want to
Now,
eat
watching
it. I just
little
want to.
humans come to grips with cause and effect is mind-blowing. Yeah, my baby cried today because I wouldn't let her eat bird shit off the balcony floor. I wouldn't let him eat a stick. I wouldn't let her eat my AirPods. Won't let him eat a dirty sponge.
Okay.
Don't feed a guy a sponge.
If you don't let me eat a
Cookie
cookie
right now,
I'm never eating a
cookie
cookie
ever
ever
again.
His parents said, okay, and were trying not to laugh, while he just cried more as he realised what had happened. And the kid was me. My 3-year-old lost it when I wouldn't read him a book in the dark. I told him I can't see with all the lights out, and he flipped. My 4-year-old was upset she didn't have moles on her face. You can't go in there, you're just a kid. No, I'm not. I'm 60
years old.
No, you're only 5. No, I'm 60
years old.
No, you're only 5. No,
I'm 60 years old.
I'm 60 years old. She wanted to watch the couple in Beetlejuice die over on a loop.
Oh my god, that child's
This
deranged.
one's probably the weirdest yet. I wouldn't let him wear a hot dog costume to school today. Well, that's just parenting gone mad. I thought I'd do some of these things toddlers have been told they can't do, just in case they see this video one day and can gain some satisfaction vicariously seeing it achieved by me. I wouldn't let her have the container of Q-tips because she just wants to shove them into her mouth.
Oh, Matt.
My brother was mad because my mom wouldn't let him fill a latex glove with water.
That's a lot of water. Matt. Matt. Matt.
Oh my god, that's gonna go.
No, you are not allowed to lick the outlets.
No, Matt. No. No.
I wouldn't buy him an axe. I put the hot dog in the bun backwards, a literal on the floor screaming and crying meltdown. She tried drinking ketchup. I wouldn't let him grab the box of colourful thumbtacks.
Matt, no.
I genuinely don't know if I can do that one. I'm really sorry. No, I don't think I can.
Don't do
I'm
it,
sorry
Matt.
to let you down. I'm sorry, I is Matt Rose. You know, it's funny. When my son was first born, the first comment on the first video was, he's going to become more of a family man now. He's going to do less of these dangerous things. And I said, no, I won't. But I guess they were right. I guess I was wrong, and
He's gonna do
I
it.
guess they were right.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Matt,
Yes,
do it.
you're right.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
He cried because I showed him that you can use coconut shells to sound like a horse running. I hit skip ad on a YouTube video.
Oh,
I
no.
let the dog drive her to preschool. His grandma is his cousin's grandma too. That was not acceptable.
I get
My
co-
youngest sister once cried for an entire day because she was not a pancake. Wouldn't let her
Oh.
drive a moving truck because Jennifer Lopez have more money than us.
Wow.
I looked at him. He screamed, no! Still not quite sure why. When Pokemon Go came out, she was 4 and her Weedle evolved into a Kakuna. Well, I'm over 30 and still cries about it. Daddy, is that old McDonald's farm? No, I think that's just somebody else's barn. Oh, Daddy, where is old McDonald's farm? I'm not really sure. No, where is old McDonald's farm? Well, there's not really a single location. Tell me! I don't think it's around here. Where is old
Donald Farm.
It's right over there. Oh, really? Sometimes, though, these meltdowns can be quite sweet. Teriyaki chicken. My toddler had a tantrum because I made teriyaki chicken. She
Damn
asked
it.
me what it was and then starts bawling and yelled at me,
Mum,
don't
I
call
call
it
it yucky.
Teriyaki chicken isn't yucky.
Wild.
I go
Absolutely
first?
wild.
You go